Imagine traveling thousands of miles, crossing scorching deserts and navigating treacherous oceans, all in search of food, shelter, and a new home. This is the incredible journey that many animals embark on every year, in a phenomenon known as migration. Migration is basically when animals move from one place to another at certain times of the year. It's like a big journey that they take to find what they need to survive. Some animals migrate alone, while others travel in huge groups, like flocks of birds or herds of wildebeests. These amazing journeys are often driven by the changing seasons, as animals search for food, water, and breeding grounds. For example, birds might fly south for the winter to escape the cold and find more abundant food sources. Some animals migrate to find a safe place to have their babies, like sea turtles that travel thousands of miles to reach their favorite nesting beaches. Others migrate to escape harsh weather conditions like extreme heat or cold. One of the most famous migration patterns is that of the monarch butterflies, which travel from Canada and the United States to Mexico each year, a journey of over 3,000 miles. These tiny creatures fly alone, but somehow manage to navigate to the same exact trees that their ancestors wintered in. It's an incredible feat of navigation and endurance. Another example is the great migration of wildebeests in Africa, where over 1 million animals make their way across the savanna in search of greener pastures. Migration patterns can vary greatly from species to species, and scientists are still working to understand the complex reasons behind these incredible journeys. Some animals migrate vertically, like mountain goats that climb up and down mountains to find food and escape harsh weather. Others migrate horizontally, like caribou that travel across the tundra to find their favorite food sources. Migration is an essential part of the life cycle of many animals, and it plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems around the world. The routes that animals take during their migrations can be incredibly complex, and often involve crossing multiple countries, oceans, and landscapes. Some animals have been known to make huge detours to avoid obstacles, like mountains or rivers, while others have been tracked traveling in straight lines, following the same route that their ancestors took before them. Scientists use a variety of techniques to track animal migrations, including satellite tracking, radio collars, and genetic analysis. By studying animal migration patterns, scientists can gain a better understanding of the complex relationships between species and their environments. They can also identify areas that are critical for the survival of migratory species, and work to protect these habitats from human activities like deforestation, pollution, and climate change. This knowledge can be used to inform conservation efforts and help to ensure the long-term survival of migratory species. The study of animal migration is a fascinating field that is still evolving, and as we learn more about these incredible journeys, we are constantly reminded of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of the natural world. One of the most captivating aspects of animal migration is the incredible distances some species travel. For example, the Arctic tern makes a round-trip journey of over 44,000 miles each year, flying from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back again. This is truly mind-boggling, especially when you consider that these birds are only a few inches long. Another fascinating phenomenon is the concept of endemism. Endemic species are those that are found in a specific geographic region and can be found nowhere else on Earth. These species often rely on specific habitats, such as coral reefs or tropical rainforests, which provide them with the food, shelter, and breeding grounds they need to survive. But what drives these incredible journeys? For many species, the answer lies in the availability of food. Some animals migrate to find abundant food sources, while others do so to avoid predators or harsh weather conditions. For example, the monarch butterfly migrates thousands of miles each year to reach its wintering grounds in Mexico, where it can find an abundance of nectar-rich flowers to fuel its journey. Animal migration can also be influenced by the Earth's magnetic field. Some species, such as sea turtles and homing pigeons, have been found to use the Earth's magnetic field to navigate their journeys. This is an incredible example of how animals are able to use their surroundings to guide their behavior. As we continue to study animal migration, we are constantly reminded of the importance of preserving these incredible journeys. Many species are threatened by human activities, such as habitat destruction and pollution, which can disrupt their migration patterns and make it difficult for them to survive. By studying animal migration, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complex relationships between species and their environments. In addition to informing conservation efforts, the study of animal migration can also provide valuable insights into the natural world. For example, the study of monarch butterfly migration has led to a greater understanding of the importance of milkweed plants in their ecosystem. This knowledge can be used to inform agricultural practices and help to protect these vital habitats. The study of animal migration is a constantly evolving field, with new discoveries and insights emerging all the time. As we continue to explore the natural world, we are reminded of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of these incredible journeys. One of the most fascinating aspects of animal migration is the incredible variety of routes and patterns that different species follow. From the majestic wildebeest of the Serengeti, who undertake a 1,200-mile journey in search of greener pastures, to the tiny hummingbirds that travel thousands of miles each year between their summer and winter homes, every species has its unique migration story to tell. But what drives these incredible journeys? For some animals, it's the search for food and water, while for others, it's a quest for shelter and breeding grounds. Many species migrate to escape harsh weather conditions, such as the freezing temperatures of winter or the scorching heat of summer, and to find more favorable climates. For example, the caribou of North America travel thousands of miles each year to reach their summer grazing grounds in the Arctic tundra, where the lush vegetation and long days provide them with the sustenance they need to thrive. Animal migration is also closely linked to the changing seasons, with many species following a predictable annual cycle. This is often driven by the availability of food, which can be influenced by factors such as the timing of plant growth, the abundance of insects, and the distribution of aquatic resources. The monarch butterfly, for instance, migrates thousands of miles each year from Canada and the United States to Mexico, where they cluster on trees and feast on the nectar of milkweed plants, their primary food source. The study of animal migration has also shed light on the intricate social structures of many species. For example, the Great Migration of wildebeest and zebras in Africa is a complex and highly coordinated event, with thousands of animals working together to navigate the treacherous terrain and avoid predators. Similarly, the Arctic tern, which migrates from the Arctic to the Antarctic each year, is known to make a remarkable journey of over 44,000 miles, an incredible feat that requires precise timing and coordination with other members of its species. Despite the many advances in our understanding of animal migration, there is still much to be learned. The study of migration is a dynamic and ever-evolving field, with new technologies and methods continually shedding light on the complex and fascinating world of animal movement. From satellite tracking and genetic analysis to behavioral observations and habitat studies, researchers are using a range of innovative approaches to better understand the intricate patterns and behaviors of migratory species. One of the most significant advancements in the study of animal migration has been the development of satellite tracking technology. By attaching small GPS devices to animals, researchers can track their movements in real time, gaining valuable insights into their migration patterns and behavior. This data is often used to identify key habitat areas, migration corridors, and potential obstacles that animals may face. But satellite tracking is just one piece of the puzzle. Genetic analysis has also become a crucial tool in understanding animal migration patterns. By analyzing the genetic makeup of migratory species, researchers can identify population structure, migration routes, and even the timing of migrations. This information can be used to inform conservation efforts and ensure the long-term sustainability of migratory populations. Behavioral observations are another essential component of studying animal migration patterns. By observing animals in their natural habitats, researchers can gain a deeper understanding of the social and environmental factors that influence their migration decisions. For example, Scientists have observed that many migratory species are influenced by social cues, such as the presence of other animals, and environmental cues, such as changes in temperature and daylight. Habitat studies are also critical in understanding animal migration patterns. Researchers use a range of techniques, including remote sensing and field surveys, to identify key habitat areas and assess their quality and availability. This information can be used to inform conservation efforts and ensure that migratory populations have access to the resources they need to survive. In addition to these methods, researchers are also using innovative approaches, such as machine learning and big data analysis, to better understand animal migration patterns. By analyzing large data sets and identifying patterns and trends, scientists can gain a deeper understanding of the complex interactions between animals and their environments. The study of animal migration patterns is a complex and multifaceted field, and researchers continue to make new discoveries and develop new methods to study these fascinating phenomena. By combining traditional field observations with cutting-edge technologies and innovative approaches, scientists are gaining a deeper understanding of the intricate patterns and behaviors of migratory species. As we conclude this series on animal migration patterns, it's clear that there's still much to learn about these incredible animals and their amazing journeys. But by continuing to study and learn from these incredible creatures, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the natural world and the incredible diversity of life on our planet. If you've enjoyed this series on animal migration patterns, be sure to check out our next video where we'll be exploring the fascinating world of animal communication. From bird songs to whale clicks, we'll be diving into the incredible ways that animals use sound to interact with each other and their environments. Don't miss it!